Welcome back to the politically correct HR forum.
I don't fucking care. Let's go. I want to beat this. Whoa! Hold on. Oh.
Anyways, if you are hit touched inappropriately by HR rep, they do have bosses. What would be worse, Dave hitting you or Dave hitting on you? Ooh.
Dude, that can just be a rock.
That is a very good question. Dev, you're just going in circles.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out.
Huh. Thank you, Guy Moore. At least someone actually cares about my lifestyle.
I kind of just rolling my way to victory here.
Do you think Dallas Fuel ever recovered after having to drop Kai Kai and Rescow? What the fuck?
Where does it say that? Oh.
Who the fuck is that?
The Dallas Fuel will probably get better. I'm honestly looking more towards the Boston Uprising, though, as the team to beat.
What are you talking about?
Professional Overwatch.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're no longer allowed to make fun of me for watching sports.
Why not?
Because you watch esports, and that's still pretty bad.
Like, New York Excelsior is a pretty good team. But in my opinion, Boston Uprising is long-term the team to beat.
Dev, can you kindly not fucking... Oh my god. I know this is tough, but please, for the love of...
It's really fucking tough.
And you also picked one of the shittiest. Oh boy. Do I also hate sports? I don't know. I don't know if I really hate them. I used to be quite into hockey until Deb died, and then
You just dropped me on him. See, look at that shit.
well, that's what you.
It's right the fuck away.
Yeah. It's testing your resolve. It's testing your knowledge of hockey teams. Anyways, no, I used to be a pretty big hockey fan, but
Who are these
after
guys?
after all this shit with the lockout in 2005, I kind of stopped.
Was there a walkout in 2005? I don't
lockout? It was the lockout.
Was there one?
Yeah, of course.
Who are these mummos?
They're meatballs gone sour. They're IKEA meatballs that didn't make the cut.
So like most IKEA meatballs.
Yes.
They're actually quite shit.
Actually, I kind of like them.
I know everyone says they like them. I'm like, God, how can you fucking like that swill? And I realized, oh yeah, it's Dave Nix. He likes all sorts of swill.
That's true. I like you.
Oh.
Sports are very similar to having anal sex with men. Enjoyable?
Oh, you think so, Dave? Let me see. The reason why I think Boston Uprising is a team to beat is because they've basically perfected dive comp, and dive comp it does the most well against like every other comp. And here's the thing,
Dev,
against
that's not dive comp. That's cannonball in face.
Yes. Well, also the comps that counter dive comp is least weak against its counters than all other comps are against their counters. So like, you get like a counter dive comp, for example, where it has like a McCree in it or something, kind of guarding the back line. A dive comp can still outplay them in the mid fight when McCree's stuff is all on cooldowns, and yet your dive comp still has its mobility.
Dev.
So I think that, and because Boston Uprising is the best dive comp in the game, I think they're probably the team to beat. However, there are some pretty good bunker comps like in other teams. Like New York Excelsior runs a pretty good bunker comp. London Spitfire runs a pretty good bunker comp. What?
You sound exactly like a football fan.
Why?
You sound like any generic sports fan. You honestly do.
What do you mean?
That's exactly what I hear at work. This is exactly what I used to sound like when I had a fantasy hockey team. So if anyone watches esports, like, oh, sports are fucking terrible. I'm like, no, you're just watching a different form. That's all you're doing. You're just doing the same shit. You're talking about strategies and stats. It's same shit, different pile. No, Dev. You don't negate it. Oh,
fuck!
Pizzone. Pizza Hut Pizzone. God damn it. I don't mind. I haven't eaten today.
You just sleep. Fuck! See, he just inhales and sits there.
Yes, I've already been realized you were talking about esports right away. See? That's how generic it is.
This is a terrible fucking boss. Okay? Okay, can I please have that? Fuck you.
You may.
Give me a power. Give me your spiky back.
It's spike back.
Now I'm a hedgehog man.
Well, the eel enemies in Kirby 3 is one of the minigame hosts.
Holy fuck, what am I doing here? Holy shit!
You might be better off. Never mind. Okay.
Wow,
Biggest critique other than the control scheme for this
We're underwater now.
is there's too many forced side-scrolling levels.
I don't necessarily mind those, honestly.
I think that there.
Those you just get good at it.
I think there's too many of them.
If you're not good at it, I mean, it's you, isn't it? Not me.
Dev, you were doing poorly.
Maybe if you learn to run a fucking bunker comp properly.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
If you take an Orisa, and you have Orisa basically set a bunker up with like a Torb Joint or a Bastion, and you kind of build a bunker.
Balthazar Bucks?
No, because Bastion is a turret class, Torbjorn's a turret class, they're both turrets. So and Orisa has like really good shielding that regenerates constantly. So you basically just sit like you have one defensible position and fight from range. Meanwhile, the dive comp likes to get in close. So as soon as a dive comp can...
So it's aggression versus defensive?
Yes.
Okay. That's all you need to say.
No, because there's other types of aggression versus defensive comps too.
Yeah.
Can you fucking just
the difference is I don't care.
Give me that. Give me
Dude,
that.
Go. Yeah. Oh! And Dev fucks it up. Oh! Wait.
How are you supposed to...
Can you just like drop down? You jump?
No, because it's just pushing you up.
Then how the fuck?
Like if you're like a bird, you come back with a bird, you can get that stuff.
Yeah. No one calls it a bunker comp. It's called the El Presidente.
The El Presidente. Fuck you. It's not called an El Presidente.
It's no talent gaming.
Well, here's the thing. There's also differences because the bunker comp is a defensive comp that likes to fight from range because Orisa's a long-range character, Torb's a long-range character. Meanwhile, there's like a brawling comp that's also very defensive, but it likes to fight close range. It's a close-range defensive comp.
God, Deb, no! Do you want me to take over? Because you're obviously in some kind of fucking, like, total spurred mode.
The brawl comp is going to have, like, Roadhog, Reaper, Reinhardt, Brigitte, maybe a Genji in there. Basically just a bunch of characters that deal tons of close-range damage, and where all their abilities come out when they're fighting in a giant pack. And yet, at the same time, that's a very defensive comp as well. They want dive comps to engage onto them so they can catch them in the act. That's how they work. Meanwhile, a bunker comp is just as defensive, but it wants to keep them at range and kill them before they make the dive.
You heard it here first.
My favorite copy ability is Mirror from Kirby Superstar.
Yeah, that's definitely that's a staple for me as well. I don't know if it's my absolute favorite because I think it's kind of a tie between that one and Suplex. I love Suplex. It's just funny.
It's funny, but also it's useless against most bosses.
Yeah, that's why I usually switch to Mirror, or I'll do Plasma, or I'll just save the microphone. The fucking microphone's so OP.
Mirror's not weak, man. The Rainbow Strike is the strongest attack in the game.
The dash one? You mean?
No, it's the one where instead of holding the button to generate mirrors, you just tap it once really quickly, and he does like the swoosh. It's like a rainbow sword arc.
Oh yeah.
That deals the most damage out of any one hit in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's definitely.
Dev, you aren't actually saying anything, just noise. Hey, nobody. How about you play Overwatch with us, and I'll teach you how to play? Because you talked about wanting to play it last week.
You have a computer now.
You have a computer now. You can play with us. Naomi and I play Overwatch all the time.
Come join us.
Naomi and I usually play like the lesbian comp where I'm Farah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm Farah and she's Mercy. Because if you run like a DPS hybrid comp, you generally want a Farah Mercy kind of patrolling the skies.
This is horseshit. This is why.
And I'm actually a pretty good Farah, so I need money first. Well, stop donating to me, man. Jet's fucking terrible, dude. What does Jet even do? Oh, you can fly, but you're Kirby, you can always fly. Take a drink, he died again. I need to play Overwatch more, get more money out of it. Yeah,
no.
Dude, join us, Little and I.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Hey, Dico, how about I play Overwatch with you, but I feign disinterest about and talk shit about it the whole time? If you're feigning disinterest, it means you actually like it. Oh, it's gonna be one of these levels. You gotta pick a door.
Yeah.
Katana treasure. Oh, in the Great Cave Offensive. I 100%ed that when I was a kid. I'm sure I'll 100% it again.
That's a long fucking game. I'm actually that's where I got stuck the last time.
What?
I played it.
Great Cave Offensive?
Yeah.
I actually liked it.
It's
Most people don't like it because it's so hard, but I actually like it.
Like it's not horrible. It's just
Overwatch is like, I know people shit on Overwatch a lot for like social justice shit and over meme and etc. But honestly, it's a really well balanced game and it's a lot of fun. And really, when it comes to a team-based shooter, you can't really ask for much more than that. Well balanced and fun, you know? Yeah. Good enough.
Jesus Christ! This fucking sucks with this thing.
Damn it, Dev! I installed Fortnite for you. I don't know if I can handle oversalt. Yeah, Dave, you played Fortnite on PS4, right? You didn't like it.
I wasn't overly impressed with it. No.
I think you just don't like. Oh,
I'm just not.
Lightning destroys
I'm just
those
not
black
that
blocks.
big of a fan of match-based shooters.
What does he do? Oh, he does the beam. I just don't think you like match-based games because you don't like Hearthstone, you like Overwatch, you don't like TF2, you don't like any of the.
No, I like Hearthstone just fine.
Have you played it recently?
No, I just stopped paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Because I started. Well, the difference is I started playing a lot of story-based games.
Well, that's what I mean. You prefer story-based games over match-based games.
Yes, I do. Because I like. I like to. I basically. I'm always been more.
You're going in a circle now.
I am definitely going.
Go down there, yeah. And then, you know what, I can actually respect that, but whenever I'm like sitting down to have some mindless fun, match-based really is the way to go in my opinion.
Well, if I'm going to play something mindless, I don't know.
And also, roguelikes are very similar to match-based games in that respect. It's just the same game iterated many times.
Yeah.
And then the point of the game is not to play it once; it's to play it many times and get good at it.
Yeah, I know. Let's get better at it.
So like every roguelike is like that, and every match-based game is like that.
It's strange though, because I used to be. I was into a lot of the older ones. I was into Counter-Strike. I like playing Star Siege Tribes. I like.
Are we at 12 or 17? 12. Huh?
We're at 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I like some of the older match-based games, like or I play like StarCraft stuff like that on Battle.net.
Yeah, those games were match-based.
They were match-based, and I liked them, and now I'm at the point where I don't really care much for it. I think it's just the sheer amount of
I think what it is that
mindless training.
You've gotten a bit older, and you can no longer keep up with people who are playing it like and getting good at it. And you're like, I don't want to actually compete. I've lost the fire of life.
I think if I practice enough, I'd be okay. I just don't really. I feel like if I'm going to do something, if I'm going to be involved with mindless entertainment, I'd probably just watch something.
Well, I mean, look what Azernova says. Match-based roguelikes are the best thing for listening to podcasts and streams.
Yeah.
Probably what you're doing right now. You have this on like monitor 2 and you're playing a game on monitor 1. That's what I do. Are you just like going up?
Yep. Oh no.
Oh, you didn't get it all.
No. Wait, if I go down enough, will I be able to?
Nice.
Yes.
Igri, I want to do more Overwatch community shows because we did one last week and it was really, really fun. Time for the boss, dude.
Very good.
You can probably do it.
I don't have a power up though.
I'll give it a go. Was it Krakow?
Oh shit.
It's a different Krakow. It is Krakow though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh shit.
Absorb. Oh, you missed a chance. Don't just stand near him. I mean, you know.
Okay, my hitbox is so much bigger with the fucking with Ricky.
Yes, but you also know his movements from the other games. He does the figure 8 thing, man.
Okay.
They don't give you power. You just gotta spit him at him. Okay. Well, you don't have to play on stream if you want, but I also play with people off the stream regularly.
Fuck.
You swallowed it.
Ah. Yeah, that was an accident. Damn it.
No. You haven't even landed a single goddamn hit.
No, I haven't. This is a really strange Krakow.
No, but the second phase is the exact same as Like, you know he's gonna swoosh down to your location diagonally.
Oh, I didn't realize he was gonna do that. Fuck.
You just
At that point, I was getting shit more. This is easier with just Kirby, though.
Dave, your hitbox isn't bigger than normal. The problem is your hitbox is higher up.
It's higher up, yeah.
The bottom half of Ricky isn't hitbox, so it's only Kirby that takes damage, not Ricky. I listen to podcasts and streams while playing card games like some fucking nerd. Yeah, I usually, like... Here's the thing. If I'm listening to, like, a Sargon video or I'm listening to somebody else's whatever, right? I'm usually playing a game in the background, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You walked right into it. It was like, yeah, just take me. Oh.
Or we're at overtime. Anyway,
Are we actually?
So, yeah, so I figured I'd just hand it off.
Here, you can go back get some power. So I'm gonna go to the washroom anyway.
You
so.
fucking fruit.
I gotta fucking poop.
No. Denied.